In the previous section, we saw how to use the 16 by 2 LCD screen. Now we are going to learn how to use the 8-digit 7-segment module driven by MAX7219 CNC driver. This is a very bright display that can help you to show the digits more clearly than any other display. In this video, we'll going over the overview of the display, circuit diagram with Arduino, and finally some coding and testing. Basically, this module has two terminals. One is for input and another is for output. Each terminal is consist of 5 pins. The leftmost pin is VCC and then ground. Those pins are used for power connection, and another 3 pins are for controlling the display, which will connect with the Arduino. On the other side, you can see the same pin structure is present in the output terminal. If you want to connect another module with this and make a chain display, then you need to connect the output terminal of this module to the input terminal of the others, and so on. In case of circuit connection, we need to ensure the proper power supply to our display. That's why we need to connect the VCC pin of the module to the 5V of the Arduino and ground to the ground. The connection process of the rest of 3 pins are little bit tricky. Let me be clear. Our Arduino sends the data to our display through the SPI protocol. Now, what is SPI protocol? Serial Peripheral Interface, or SPI, is a communication process. And we know 2 stations are needed to perform any type of communication. No difference here. But in this case, one device is called master and other is slave. And 4 pins are needed to implement this communication between the master and slave. Multiple slaves can participate in this communication, but for simplicity, here I discussed only one slave. However, out of 4 pins, one of them is serial clock or CLK or SCLK. Second pin is master in slave out or MISO. Third pin is master out slave in or MOSI. And last, the shift select or CS pin. Communication will take place based on the synchronized clock pulse. The serial clock pin will provide that. Next is the MISO pin. When the slave want to send something, then this pin will be used. And if there is nothing to send, this pin is unnecessary, like our display. Same for the MOSI pin, but it is vice versa. Through this pin, the master sends data to the slave. And last of all, the CS pin. As I mentioned before, multiple slaves can participate in this communication. Suppose if we want to add another slave here, then interestingly, both slaves can share those 3 pins: serial clock, MOSI, and MISO. But CS must be different for each slave. Actually, the master identifies the slaves separately by using this pin. If the master needs the data from the slave, then first it sends the low signal to the slave and say, hey, get ready for something or sending or receiving data. And now, important to note, there is a dedicated pin set for SPI communication in the Arduino. Look at the pinout of the Arduino. You can see the pin number 13 is labeled as serial clock or SCK. Pin number 12 is MISO. Pin number 11 is MOSI. Pin 10 is typically used as the default CS or shift select pin. Now return to our display. We are clear that our display is the slave and our Arduino is the master. But think, is there any need to send data from our display to our Arduino in this case? Definitely not. That would be the case if the display were a touch screen display, right? So there is no use of this MISO pin or pin number 12. And that's why you can see three pins are present in the module instead of four. Okay, that's all for the theoretical explanation. Let's start physical circuit connection. Okay, guys, this is our display and this is our Arduino Uno. I have already connected the VCC pin of our display to the 5 volt of Arduino and ground to the ground. We need to add these three pins according to our previous discussion. So I think now those three pins are very familiar to you: DIN, CS, and CLK. That means it is clock, serial clock, it is shift select, and DIN, data in, or you can say it MOSI, MOSI. That means master out, slave in. Through this pin, our Arduino talking with our display. Okay, no need to send data from the uh, our display to our Arduino. That's why here MISO pin is missing. Okay, so first of all, I connect our DIN pin, or it is uh, MOSI pin, to the pin number 11. This is pin number 11. Okay, and next pin is CS pin. I connect. You can connect any pin of the Arduino. So here I connect. It is on pin number 10. You can use pin number 10. Here I am using pin number 7. And last pin, serial clock pin. We know the 13 pin number 13 is already dedicated for serial clock or SCLK pin. So I connect the serial clock pin to Arduino pin number 13. Okay, that's all for connection between our display and our Arduino. Let's start some coding and see how to use this display very easily. Before start coding, let me say one thing. You can use this display both without and with the library. But the approach of using this display without the library can be little bit complicated. So my recommendation is always use the library with this display. Okay, there are many types of library that can run this module, but I have built on called CKMax. And if you use this library with this module, then you can use this on very easily. Okay, uh, for example, in the connection process, you can just place this module directly on your Arduino like this. No problem. Here you can see I am connecting the module with my Arduino with 3 to 7 pins. That means VCC to 3, ground 4, DIN to 5, CS 6, and clock 7. Only this library provide you this feature. Okay, so I am connecting the display like this and use CKMax library to show you how to use this display. Okay, fasting fast. Go to the library manager and search for CKMax. You can see CKMax by Chandan Kumar Mondal. Install the latest version, then include the CK Max to your sketch. So I just write include CK Max, CK Max dot h, then create an object CK Max my display. Suppose our object name is my display, and if you follow my previous connection where I connect the VCC pin to 5 volt and ground to ground, D in pin to 11, clock pin to pin number 13, and CS pin uh, CS pin for 7, then and the number of display 1. Okay, if you follow my previous connection, you already seen that there I connect the CS pin to our pin number 7 to our Arduino board, and obviously we use the number of module is 1. So in this way you can just pass the value CS and number of display. Okay, you can create an object like this, but by default uh, in our uh, CKMax library the number of display is already 1. So if you don't want to need this line, no problem. Okay, you can just leave it here. But the next stage I show you that I connect our display to our Arduino from pin number 3 to pin number 7. Okay, that means ground, we start the pin number VCC to connecting the pin number 3, and last pin goes to pin number 7. So in this way uh, you you should write this object like this: 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and last of all you must include the number of display that you are using in your project. Okay, so here I am using just one module, that's why I pass the 1 to this object. Then the setup section, first of all you should begin the display, and you can use set brightness function also. This function helps you to set a brightness to your display. You can pass the value from 1 to 15, even you can mention the minimum or medium or maximum. Okay, uh, so here I am passing number 7. This is the medium brightness level. So I am writing my display set brightness 7. Then um, if I print my display dot show me, and what I am writing here, then directly it goes to our display. Okay, so if we just print 1, 2, 3, 4 and complete our sketch by adding the loop function, then uh, select the board and port, and if I hit the upload button, then you can see my display already print 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I am increasing the brightness, so you can see the text more clearly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now if you want to print the text at a specific position, the library has a function called set position. Okay, so if I write my display set position, and if I want to print the this text from the um, this position, then you need to write pin position number 1. Okay, it is position number 0, it is position number 2, it is position number 3. So I am writing position number 1, and if I hit the upload button, then you can see our text now printed from the this digit. Okay, this digit. And you can also print some animation in your display. Just go to the example and the CKMax. In the example section, select the first animation check. Okay, just animation check, and uh, modify this object by using this line. Okay, using the line, and here D, print a D. Okay, it's okay. Then if you upload this code, then you can see some uh, animation in your 8 digit 7 segments display. Okay, I hope you can see that. Okay, I hope you can see the beautiful animation in 8 digits 7 segment module. Okay, so let's discuss about some code what I am writing in here. Basically, this is the preloaded animation in our uh, sketch. First of all, hello, and this in the scroll left, that means the hello text will be scrolling from right to left. Then Chandon scrolling right, hello scrolling up, that means it's from the from up to down scrolling effect. Then Uno is make buffer. You can just see when Uno is a sprint, then it kind of any buffering effect. Then it is a scrolling down, slice effect. There are 21 animation in fact in our CKMax library. Okay, and here you can see just the begin function here, and set fusion from 0, and last of all I show all of the animation here. Okay, and you can also see there are double sided animation also, and go to the CKMax again and search for double effect animation check. This sketch help you to uh, learn how to give the double side animation checking. Okay, then here uh, I also copy this object and paste it here, and my object name is sorry, my object name is my display, so I am just again. Okay, if I hit the enter upload button, then you can see here also printing some
double side animation check. Okay, very beautiful animation. You can learn more about this library to go to my official GitHub link. For that, search for CK Max and here more info. Then you directly go to my GitHub link, and in this section you learn everything about my library and search, and you can learn how to use this library properly. It is a very helpful library to you guys. Just download and install or directly install your um, Arduino IDE from the library manager and enjoy this library with 8 digit 7 segments module. So that's all for you guys.